well, here we go, everybody. Thanks for being here. Cinnamon, taste a little clove, and this cup warms my hands while the cider soothes my soul. There's a full moon rising tonight. Reminding us tonight to laugh, to cry, to love, this precious life. Tonight, there's a full moon reminding us tonight to laugh, to cry, to love, this precious life. With the air comes a breeze, it's tickling the trees. Feel the footsteps as they walk through the leaves, and this cup warms my hands while the cider soothes my soul. Everybody now. The full moon rising tonight. To love, this precious life.
Wow. Sounds great.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, if you're going to sing about the moon, then you got to sing about the sun. I've seen the sun shine through the pouring rain. Everybody's laughing, no one's feeling pain.
Oh yeah,
oh yeah. Then I've seen the magic in a pair of eyes, learning it's better to always do what's right. Oh yeah. whoa, can you see it too? And whoa, can you see it too? It lives deep inside of you. And I've seen the ruins of what's to come when we don't listen or try to get along. Oh yeah. And whoa, can you see it too? And whoa, can you see it too? It lives deep inside of you. You better hear more of that mandolin. I've seen the glory when we bury a burden of something always hard to carry on. Oh yeah. Last time. Whoa, can you see it too? And whoa, can you see it too? It lives deep inside of you. Thank you. Call that song Sunshine Rick. Hey, Sean, where are we tonight?
Hey, we're right here in southeast Dallas County, and we're very happy to have everybody tuning in virtually, and we have some real good friends and neighbors that have stopped in to help make this a warmer night. It's kind of odd, Chip, because here we are celebrating a full moon, and it's rainy and cloudy.
Yeah,
but you know
rained
what?
A long time.
We needed that rain. I think the farmers are ahead. And you know what's most important is I got my fertilizer down about 2 days ago. So it's an absolutely wonderful thing.
Close call.
So I want to give first of all, a big thank you to my son, Sean, for putting this whole transition from Facebook to YouTube together. Great job. We're having a lot of fun with this thing, and he did it in a short time. Quick, I want to say 3 important birthdays. First of all, my mother-in-law, Sharon. Happy birthday, dear. My sister, Mary Carol, birthday today, October 6th. And also to a dear friend of mine, Thomas Burkhead, just a wonderful friend of ours. His mother's birthday, Marcy Burkhead. Happy birthday to you, dear. Want to mention, too, just one time, we've got tips over here by the apple cider, but also, if you'll notice online there, we have PayPal and Venmo here. If anybody can throw a few shekels our way, if it's comfortable for you, great. If not, no big deal. But we need to improve our video system, and we need to buy some new lighting equipment, and we want to improve our production. And if anybody can help us out that way, we'd be very, very thankful. And I'll wait for the rest of my stuff the next time you give us. Nice.
Well, thanks for having us out here at Live from the Gilded Palace. So glad you all could make it. That first song was one, we did this last year too, after I'd met Sean. I thought it would be a lot of fun there's so many songs that are about moons all the time, and it's fun to sing about nature, and that's been something that's been in folk music for a long time. So we just kind of had this idea last year, let's get some people together and play out here and record it, and So I wrote that song last year, call it Full Moon Rising Tonight, and it's just meant to be a little bit experiential. Many of you are drinking some cider, and that's what I think of when fall kind of hits for the first time. And that second song is called Sunshine Rick. It's off the latest album that we did earlier this year. Wrote that, named that after a friend. After I kind of wrote the song, he's one of those people in life that are always just looking to help others. So shout out to my friend Rick Singleton that I met doing a bunch of work at the Grub YMC over the years. And before we get into too much more, I want to say thank you to my wife, my lovely wife, Jen Albright, for being here tonight. Round of applause for her playing accordion, all of that kind of great stuff. And then to my left, my good friend Kirby Small, everybody. Thank you. I met Kirby about 4 years ago. I bought this actual guitar from him. And so big shout out to our friend Norm Hoffman. I know, Norm, you're not feeling the best these days, but we're thinking about you. If not for Norm, I never would have met Kirby. Norm's just an amazing luthier in town that does all sorts of great stuff. And then a big shout out to Sean Sullivan for playing.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Multi-instrumentalist tonight.
Thanks for tuning in.
He's going to be playing mandolin, mandola, little tenor guitar. Will be all over the place. So this next song, I really enjoy metaphor for the most part. And sometimes I'm a little too on the nose with some songs, but I enjoy alliteration, metaphor, all sorts of those things, and that's kind of what this song's all about. So, hey, Dr. Device, tell me what's on my mind. Press your screen against my eyes and see what you find. Hey, Reverend Rectangle, listen to this voice in my head. It's telling you everything you might need to know to bring me dread. With this phone all alone, we're so prone to clone. Be overthrown as we drown in our own. Hey, Officer Oblong, tell me what's going on. Pass me a cookie and track me all day long. Lock me in my echo chamber, make the key hard to find. Tell me what I want to hear, bias weakens my mind. With this phone all alone, we're so prone to clone. Be overthrown as we drown in our own. Be overthrown as we drown in our own. Thank you. Call that Smarty Phone. Not that you didn't already figure that one out. I remember the first time I got a BlackBerry at a job like 20 plus years ago. And I'm like, this is freedom. I can answer emails anywhere I go all the time. And now clearly technology is a little bit addictive, isn't it? All right. Well, the next song here has got a little reference to the moon in it. I'm a huge John Prine fan. I know a lot of people are too. So always shouting out to John Prine. It's why I play the guitar. I learned a bunch of his songs and just what they conveyed to me in so many ways. I always hoped I could write something anywhere near that. I just think does a great job of just distilling things and, you know, showing others good ways to live. So this song's a bit of a time capsule for me because I wrote it the night John Prine died, which I kind of refer to as early COVID now because it was like April of 2020 and like, oh, what is this time? It was a bizarre time. And, you know, the news had spread, John Prine's not well, which was really frustrating. And then, yeah, John Prine died. And it's like, oh, this is really, really rough. So Jim probably remembers it. I'm like, I'm not going to bed until I find a song. And so I stayed up all night, and put this together. And it happened to be pink moon that night, so it was a full moon in April. And like, well, that's a good thing to hang a song around in a lot of ways, and put some of that together. So this is my ode to John Prine. Hold on, I feel a little out of tune.
Take a minute there.
I'm not going to do that. All right, wait a second. John Prine would have stopped. There's glue on my strings.
I might mention, Chip,
it's got to be the B string.
we did the first Facebook Live in the Gilded Palace that same month as a tribute to John Prine. Shannon was out here. We had several musicians out here, and that was the first Facebook. And some of these early shows that we did were just freaking horrible. Now, out here to the Gilded Palace, I run a nice piece of twisted pair out here, Cat 6 cable underground, and now we have gigabit Ethernet, so I'm getting 800 up and 800 down. So this is just like a Cadillac, compared to those
800
early
up,
days.
800 down, just like a Cadillac. It's a song lyric for sure. Well, and John Prine would be one too that's like, the rhyme doesn't have to be perfect. There doesn't have to be perfection in any of this for it to be meaningful and to put out there. This sounds a little bit better. The earth turned so the worm could eat while a good man sat down to get off his feet, and they talked about all the things that they'd seen. He'd served her in Nam, healed real deep, loved everybody, wasn't afraid to weep, and cherished life as a human being. Saw scarecrows some Christmases, had good friends with Lithviths, and knew the magic of forgiveness. So ride, legend, ride on your moon to evermore. Your songs are a treat to us kids in your candy store. Ride, legend, ride on your moon to evermore. We'll be down here listening to one more. This disease has brought us to our knees. Stop. Too many good hearts, even ways and means. Times are tough. Calamity unforeseen. But realizing idyllic life takes knowing that there's often strife. Things are rough. Gotta get beyond the plight. So maybe it's time for the great compromise again between rugged individualism and being American. Yeah, it's time to be genuine. So ride, legend, ride on your moon to evermore. The song's a gift to a metaphor mental. Ride, legend, ride on your moon to evermore. We'll be down here listening to one more. listening to one more.
Nice job, Chip.
Thank you. I always like to go into a John Prine song after that. My heart's in the ice house, come hill, come valley. Like a long ago Sunday when I walked through the valley on a cold winter's morning to the church house just to shovel some snow. Heard sirens on the train tracks, out naked getting littered. All the boys been hit by local commuters just from walking with his back to the train that was coming down slow. You can gaze out the window, get mad and get madder, throw your hands in the air, sing what does it matter, but it don't do no good to get angry, so help me I know. Cause a heart standing anger grows weak and grows bitter. You become your own prisoner as you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap of your very own chain of sorrow. I always love this next line. Been brought down to zero, pulled out and put back there. Sat on the park bench, kissed the girl with the docket in my head. Hollered down to my heart, better look out below. Well, it ain't such a long drop, don't stammer, don't stutter. From the diamonds in the sidewalk to the dirt in the gutter, and you'll carry them bruises as a reminder wherever you go. You can gaze out the window, get mad and get madder, put your hands in the air, saying what does it matter, but it don't do no good to get angry, so help me I know. Cause a heart standing anger grows weak and grows bitter. You become your own prisoner as you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap. Very own chain of sorrow. Late great John Prine.
Wow.
Thank you. You know, I don't know if you all know the origin of that song, but that it's born from a real incident in John Prine's life where sadly he was pretty much witness to a child getting hit by a train and dying. It was really hard on the town and just something a lot of people carried with them forever. And then he kind of penned a lot of those lyrics, you know, a chain of sorrow and, you know, heart stain and anger. Grows weak and grows bitter. So great advice from a great guy. Anybody else want to say anything? I'm tuning up here again real quick.
I would just like to say, as people are tuning in, we certainly appreciate it virtually. If you could make a comment right on the live stream and tell us where you're tuning in from. Historically, over the last few years, as we did this, it was always fun to get some locations of where people were from, and then we could see who was tuning in from the farthest distance.
No fun.
And that might be fun too. That would be a real blast. So do that if you can.
Let's hear from Bourbon County, Kansas down there. Shout out to anybody back home. So this next song, sometimes I write songs just to scold myself. I don't know about any other songwriters in the room, and there's a handful here tonight. So, but you know, people will give you advice, and it takes a while to ever like really get into that advice until you're in the moment. Like, maybe some people knew what they were talking about. And so, this next song is kind of a speed of life song. Our youngest is now a senior in high school, and the oldest is off to college, all that kind of stuff. So we're not empty nesters, but you know, you can kind of feel it. And I remember one time walking through the house. This was some years ago, and one of our daughters, hi Lily, hi Annie, somebody was doing a puzzle, and the cats got involved in the puzzle too, and the puzzle was just kind of everywhere. And I thought, I have to pick up this puzzle. This is really frustrating that I have to do this now. And kind of told myself, like, no, you need to enjoy these moments. Everybody says, you know, they're fleeting in a lot of ways. And thought that would be a fun opening line to a song. And so wrote this little beach country kind of song that's about the speed of life. So if you recognize it all, sing along. Didn't break this puzzle, I didn't make this mess. I'm just trying to pick up the pieces from where I left. A little life of mine. Somebody's hungry, somebody's wet, somebody's asking if we're there yet. Hey, yeah. Little life of mine. Hey, little life of mine. Hey, you were so fine. Hey, little life of mine. I miss you all the time. Remembering those days when I stayed out late, partying down on every date. Hey, yeah, little life of mine. Now in the morning I'm cooking the Eggos, try not to step on too many Legos. Hey, yeah, little life of mine. Hey, little life of mine. Hey, you were so fine. Hey, little life of mine. I miss you all the time. Kirby. They say time travels by like the blink of an eye. Well, they weren't lying, 'cause it sure flew by. Hey, yeah, little life of mine. I miss those days when messes were plenty. Now that this nest has gone and flown empty. Hey, yeah, little life of mine. Once more, help us out. Hey, little life of mine. You sound great out there. Hey, you were so fine. Hey, little life of mine. I miss you all the time. Nice job, Palace.
Wow.
The Gilded
Chip.
Palace Choir.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thanks for singing along.
You're
I
doing
love
it
that.
up,
That might
Chip.
be my favorite thing when you're playing and people start singing along with you on a song. It's just a really wonderful thing. So appreciate everybody doing that. Yeah. I try to write them really complicated so it's hard for you to figure them out. But people keep figuring them out somehow. I don't know. Need to get more complicated. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Love being out here at the Palace. I want to give a big shout out to Sean and Sean. They've been working real hard getting this over on a new format on YouTube so it sounds better.
Wow.
You know, using their resources to support other people out here doing independent folk stuff in Iowa and beyond. I really love what our scene has become in so many ways. And, you know, it just seems like music is a special thing in Iowa and has been for a long time. And all sorts of people doing different things in different ways and being creative. I just got back from the Okoboji Writers and Songwriters Retreat. Mr. Maxwell Schaefer was there with me. Thank you, Max, for the ride. It was a really neat time out there, hanging out with other people doing creative things and coming up with ideas and just stuff. And it's just nice. It's nice to be a part of all of that. It's nice to support it in different ways. And we're just blessed to live in a community that's really appreciating original music and in different ways. So everybody give yourself a round of applause. If you've been to a show or you're supporting an artist or you buy some of their merch, any of that kind of stuff, it's just a really great thing. So this next song is not recorded. I wrote it back. My sister passed away earlier this year, which was, you know, really unfortunate, and she was way too young to pass away at only 56. And, you know, a big part of her story was that her biological parents abandoned her when she was a small child back in the 70s, and my biological parents adopted her for years and forever. And you know, that was a struggle for her in a lot of ways, that abandonment. And so she kind of suddenly passed away this year, and my mom asked me if I'd do the eulogy, and I was happy to do that. But like, writing a song is how I process things in a lot of ways, and so I wanted to write something for it. And she loved unicorns. And like, if you ask me about my sister Tanya, I'll be like, unicorns. She loved unicorns. And so it just felt like a really great place to start and put something together. I mentioned earlier how much I, you know, kind of enjoy metaphor in different ways, and just kind of wanted to give her a nice song. So this is Lady Unicorn. Came in with the storm since the night she was born, and so forth roared Our Lady Unicorn. From the forest she came with a smile and her pain, forlorn and torn, danced a unicorn in the clouds rearranged as the sea swirled with change, and the sun shined on the corn in a sky blue. Then the unicorn roared, I'm one of a kind, got a horn coming out of my mind, filled with dreams and desires I cannot hide. So she headed west, determined on her quest to find truth, love, and happiness. And there a mother was made with two sons she played, reborn and sworn, danced a unicorn. Then the clouds rearranged as the sea swirled with change. The sun shine on you. May the sun shine on you. Thank you.
Wow, that's very special, Chip.
You know, part of that story too, I love to write from real things. And so my sister, when she was about, well, she must have been about 19, she learned that she had a biological sister out in California, and they were able to meet back up. And so, she was always yearning to get out of this small town in the Midwest, and was able to do that and meet her sister. And it was a really nice time in her life.
Wow.
All right. Everybody having fun out there? Yeah? I sure enjoy it out here at the Palace. It's like, and you're such a great listening room, everybody. Thank you. Let's see here.
And it's only going to get better, Chip.
Better and better. That's good. Continuous improvement. Kaizen. It's the only Japanese I know. Well, that's not true. All right. The humidity has changed a lot in the last day. From what it was, it's pretty wild. Finally feels a little bit like fall. It was way too hot and dry for me personally. All right, mocktails and memories.
Let's give it a go.
Mocktails and memories. It's that kind of night. Sitting around the table, feeling alright. Let's laugh about the stupid shit that we used to do, knowing tomorrow won't be so blue. And I've danced with the devil, and I've slithered with the snakes, shot my tequila, made plenty mistakes. Party's been rolling since always, you say. But the only one I was fooling was me along the way. So it's mocktails and memories. It's that kind of night. Sitting around the table, feeling alright. Let's laugh about the stupid stuff that we used to do, knowing tomorrow won't be so blue. This for old Hank. I won't be blue 'cause I'm here with you. I won't be blue. The stars are shining through. I'm living proof. The laughs are far from over, so there's nothing to fear about getting on, living in a mind that's crystal clear. Upon the horizon there's a friendly frontier. 'Cause living ain't easy when you hate what's in the mirror. I won't be blue 'cause I'm here with you. I won't be blue. The stars are shining through. I'm living proof. Ah, yes, it's true. I'm living proof. Thank you. Welcome. Who was calling you during?
Oh, it's my.
Don't they know your live stream?
It's my handicapped sister from Knoxville, and she's. I forgot to put my phone in airplane mode, so Anyway, I wanted to ask the folks that just arrived, has it kind of quit raining out there? Or?
No.
Absolutely
The
not.
moon's not out.
That's a solid
Welcome.
no.
Very solid, no.
Yes.
It's not pouring down rain, it's just a little.
Right.
There's apple cider there for you if you'd like to get a little.
So I mentioned John Prine earlier. Does everybody remember? Are you familiar with the duet album that he did with all sorts of other folks? In Spite of Ourselves, there's a lot of cute stuff on there. It's from the early 2000s. So I enjoyed that album. I wanted to write something in that spirit, like one of the old country ballads, and so I wrote this next song, and Jen sings it with me. And so I wrote several parts in this song just for her.
Thank you.
We don't know lonely, and I don't know myself. But here we go again for the top shelf.
Bartender says to go home, that we've already had enough. But here we go again for the hard stuff.
Life ain't all that easy,
But it sure ain't all that hard. When you got what we got, you can go far.
Sometimes I feel kind of crazy acting the way we do. But feeling young sure makes me love you.
If only we could grow up and not stay out so darn late. Then maybe mornings wouldn't be such a headache.
Life ain't all that easy
But it sure ain't all that hard.
when you got what we got.
You can go far.
And I love you.
Well, I love you too.
All right, try that one again.
Well, I love you too.
Yeah, there you go. You crazy silly fool.
You
Crazy silly fool.
You
Crazy silly fool. Forgot my part in there. Thank you.
Got
thank
a
you,
bonus
thank you.
solo.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Thank you. I like to make her sing that I love you too part over and over. You gotta sing it, it's in the song. Well, it seems like it is October. Perhaps it's just a ghost gone. Well, I'll come back to this song later because I know Sean likes to play it. I'm going to skip ahead. So, when I was a kid, all sorts of things scared me. You know, the 80s were an interesting time. And if you remember the song, We Didn't Start the Fire, which I think came out in the 90s, but I kind of wanted to write something in that vein about things as a kid in the 80s. So, this is called an 80s review. Growing up in the 80s, the thing I feared the most was the Russians would destroy us from coast to coast. Nuclear winter was coming, there wasn't much that we could do, except know it's gonna be worse than World War II. Gorbachev and Reagan, did they have a plan? Star Wars in space, but real rebels were in Afghanistan. John Rambo was a hero, Ivan Drago was the worst, Red Dawn the day after character. We learned our enemies from the movies, of course. AIDS plagued upon us, savings and loan crisis, farms going under, but kids got them Walkman devices. Crack cocaine and latchkey kids, parents who divorce, Jimmy and Tammy face a utter abhorrence. Miami Vice on at night, B.A. Baracus winning big time fights. The 1980s didn't kill us. They made us run DMC tougher than leather. 'Cause decades come and go, don't you know? But perseverance is the beat to flow. Gotta last the blast, be better than the past, don't be the last. To see through the trees, understand the pleas of humanities, and be better. Better, people, please. Growing up in the 80s, the thing I learned the most is all too often it seems like we're our own worst enemy from coast to coast. Thank you. Rap's an important part of the 80s, so I had to work in my own, little rap.
I have a request, Chip.
Yes, sir.
Can you, kind of like a John Prine did or Steve Earle does, can you kind of go back a decade and write a song about life in the 70s? I think it'd be really good. I can throw some ideas your way. John Burns would help out, but he's dead.
Well, John Burns wrote a book about it already, right? Baby Pictures. That's about life in the 70s.
He had a good
So, I can try. Sean, you were gone, and I waited to play "Carry Us Home" until you were
Oh,
back.
please, yeah, this is great.
How are we on time? How's everybody doing?
you
I have no
know,
idea what time it is.
It's 45 minutes, so we've got
All right,
plenty of time. dude.
cool. We're cruising.
Yeah, we
along.
just got here. I like it. That's great.
Gotta keep playing now.
Yes, you do.
All right. I don't know where the time has gone and if we'll ever find it again. If memory serves me right, I was wrong most of the time back then. If the lights go out, would you stay in the dark? Tell me a story where we're not apart. And love is gonna carry us home. Love is gonna carry us home. Your eyes look tired and my mind likes to think about what might have been. And our road's well traveled, but I promise it'll be different this time, my friend. If you give me a whisper of love to light a new spark, I'll sing you a song straight from my heart. And love is gonna carry us home. Love is gonna carry us home. These memories run together like the mist of yesterday's dawn. Some better than others, I pray. You think of the good ones, 'cause where would I be without you in my life? Go if you must, but no, you'll always brighten my skies. And love is gonna carry us home. Love is gonna carry us home. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Great song, Chip.
Nice job down there.
That is my favorite Chip song right there.
Chip song,
Take some
yeah.
time there and tune up, dude, if you need to.
I love tuning.
Just a couple
Well-
of updates about the Gilded Palace. We've just put together a whole new CD shelving device over here with 2,000 CDs. My first cousin Steve passed away, and we have his ashes here in the palace. He represents a lot of what's going on in the palace. And some of these CDs that he has. I have this CD that Steve was listening to before he passed away. And his nephew was out here, and we listened to it together. Very special stuff going on that way. So the whole CD selection back here was all designed because it's right next to the Nakamichi 1980 CD player right here. It's a gorgeous piece of equipment. And we've got some a whole nother third stack of equipment coming with Parasound equipment and an SA CD player from Denon. That's going to be a really beautiful piece of artwork.
All right. Let's skip the elevator.
Yeah, got it.
Thank you. Elevator. How does it go? We're up 1 minute, then we're low. Elevator, let's go for a ride. Shed some tears and slap some fives. But when our heads out in the clouds, might we stay there instead of coming down? Elevator, you got a job to do. I'll see you later when the day is through. Elevator, please stay strong, lifting us up all day long. But when our heads out in the clouds, might we stay there instead of coming down? Elevator, what do you say? I think us people would like it better that way. Elevator, What if we flew hand in hand right to the moon?
Wow. Great job, Jen.
One job.
Yeah.
Playing harmony
It's a lot
on
of
that with
pressure,
Jen makes my whole night. That is so
Oh, I
much
thought we were
fun.
high-fiving.
I'm sorry.
I'll have to practice.
What a missed opportunity.
It's a rusty old bell. It's not a
Very great song, Chip.
Well, you know, who better to teach you the ups and downs of life than an elevator? All right, we usually follow with this next song. Our good friend Mike Irwin couldn't be here tonight, but he wrote this song we put on the last album, and it's about a moon. On a night like this, when the sky is so clear, I can see the stars. They look so near. Out there in space, a million miles away. And I start to wonder how we make our way. Big old moon, light up the sky. Big old moon, don't pass me by. I thought I saw your plane drifting across the sky. You were coming home after a week gone by. You'd seen the coast and traveled so far. All the time last week, wanted to be where you are. Big old moon, light up the sky. Big old moon, don't pass me by. I can see it all, even the northern lights. And oh, what a trip, such colors in the night. Moon looks so huge, so big and so old. It will show us the path, bring her way home tonight. Big old moon, light up the sky. Big old moon, don't pass me by. Big old moon, light up the sky. Big old moon, bring her home tonight. It's a Mike Irwin song, everybody.
Here's to you, Mike. Wish you could have been here tonight, my friend. We needed you.
He wrote that at a time when his wife was doing a whole lot of traveling. He was out at Des Moines International Airport, often looking up and seeing the moon. So got a couple more here for you. Thanks, everybody, for hanging with us. Hope those of you that are here have enjoyed some Snyder in the evening. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. If you don't already know, my name's Chip Albright. I'm a singer-songwriter living up here in Des Moines, Iowa, originally from Bourbon County, Kansas, which is where I grew up, Fort Scott. But I've been up here now 25 plus years. I write a weekly column for the Iowa Writers Collaborative, so if you're not on Substack, look that up, chipalbright.substack.com. So really appreciate y'all being here. This next one's one of the earlier songs that I ever recorded. Felt like a fun one for tonight. Goes to me. Ghost of me might always be, 'cause I'm living for her. Oh, can't you see? Oh, can't you see? The ghost of me might always be, 'cause I'm living for her. Oh, can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Despite myself and what I need, oh, I oblige. Yes, I oblige you, 'cause it's the ghost of me. Ghost of me might always be, 'cause I'm living for her. Oh, can't you see? Whoa, can't you see? So she calls on me, give her what she needs, and I oblige. Yes, I oblige, 'cause it's the ghost of me. Here we go. Woo, how about those fellas? Ghost of me might always be, 'cause I'm living for her. Oh, can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Despite myself, what I need, oh, I've lied. Ghost of me.